Okay, so last video we have learned how to create a table, and now here's the table. But you can see that the data we have entered is wrong. Actually, how can we apply data validation here to make sure the data entered is reasonable? So let's take a look at this video. So this time, after I create the table, I will go to the design view again. You can see that whenever you choose a field name, then actually at the bottom there will be a field properties. The field properties will change accordingly because there are different settings according to the data type you choose in the field. So let's take a look. Now for the student number, because we need to make sure that the data it entered only contains 7 characters. So I will go to here, field size, and I will just type 7. So after I press 7, and then if I go to the datasheet view again, now every time you change the table structure, you have to save the table. You click yes. Now it will ask you that some data may be lost because I have previously entered some data which is longer than this size, that is longer than 7 characters. Do you want to proceed? You click yes. Now you can see that the student number has already been trimmed. Okay, and now if you input new data, now I can input at most 7 characters. Okay, so actually the data validation of length check has been applied. So now let me press ESC first, and I go to design view. Now, other than this, you can also input other value. For example, so the validation rule come with the validation text. So you can set between P60 and P69. For the P60 and P69, you have to add double quote because it is in text format. So you are forcing the data entry to be in this range. And if it is not, then there should be an error message. The error message will be shown in the validation text. So now I can go to the datasheet view to test the data again. Remember to save the table. For example, I type A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when I go to next field by pressing tab, now you will see an error message. The data should be in the range of P60 to P69. So this tells you that the validation rule, okay, has started to work properly. And this is an error message to be shown if the data validation has been violated. So you will see that I cannot quit it until I press ESC. The first time I press ESC, it is to escape this field, and I press again to escape entering the new record. Then I can go back to the design view. Now, so other settings include default value. For example, if I go to a number of sibling, for number, default value has been set as 0 as ready. Maybe I go to the gender. So the default value, I can set by default, it is equal to F. So double quote F, double quote. And then you go to the datasheet view. Now you can take a look here, the new record. So here, the gender, okay, F has been entered already. And for number of sibling, 0 is also entered. Lastly, I would like to talk about the format, which is DOB. So if it is date and time data type, okay, so here you can see that in the format, we can have different choice. So you can go to the field properties and then you can take a look at the format here. So you can click this triangle and then you can choose long date, short date, medium date. So now I will choose short date as the format. So in this case, you have specified the format, and then when you go to the datasheet view, so for the entry, you can try to enter, let's say 30/30/2022. And then when you press enter, now the value that you entered does not match the data at the date time data type in this column. Okay, so actually it will ask you for error. So what about 12/30? Okay, now if your date is proper, then it will help you to change the format to the one which has been specified. That is DDMMYYYY. Okay, but of course I have not applied range check. So you need to think of how to apply the ring check. So now I would like you to complete the table here by writing down the field names here and then try to implement it in the Microsoft Access. That's the end of this part.